Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I'm going to entitle this video something funny. And the reason why I'm doing this video, because the majority, if not all of the stuff that I do here is to educate young folks, to help guide them, to kind of put them on the path as far as musically and some other things that we do on my channel. Because I got a great world of gratitude towards my brothers, my older brothers, and my friends and older guys who throughout the years kind of taught me things, educated me as far as I've been through this is what's going to happen, prepare yourself. That's just unvaluable, or should I say, can't even put a price on that kind of advice. So, I'm trying to keep that tradition alive. And whenever I do something that might seem negative, it's really educational, because sometimes you can't ignore negativity. You have to address it. A lot of times you blow it off because you're like, it's not worth my energy as far as responding. But there are some things or comments that you have to respond to because hopefully some people will learn from this. And here it goes. Every blue moon I get some, I guess, idiotic comments. And most of them I just delete them and block them. But then sometimes I post videos like this to share them with you. Because again, this video is to be taken as far as learning something. Because we learn something new every day. The only time we stop learning is when we die. But here it is. I got a comment from a guy. His first comment was regarding the Rufus Shaka Khan Stay video, which is very popular. Got a lot of views. And people were appreciative that I did it, so they know how or what Tony Maiden did in that historical recording. So his response to that video was this: awesome, easy to follow. Do you have a lesson on Grooveline by Heatwave? I've seen some here, but rubbish. Your chords are so easy to learn from your videos. Cheers, brother. So I sent him a link because I did do the Heatwave, but I didn't post the chords because there's a difference between chords and riffs. Now, as far as chords, I can tabulate that by just putting the name on the screen and you know what it is. But as far as riffs, unless I do one of those how-to videos without the music, you won't be able to follow it. It's no way that I can put that information in letter form across the screen. So I forewarned him. I said, I got a video of me playing Heatwave, but I don't have any chords because they're mainly riffs. They're not chords. So I sent him the link, and his response was this: no, I've seen that one. Not much use of it, I'm afraid. Waste of time posting it. Now I'm gonna repeat that last statement. Not much use to me, I'm afraid. Waste of time posting it. So I'm saying to myself, so does my world centered around you as far as teaching you stuff for free? I don't think so. And my response was, loser, go pay for some lessons instead of trying to get some shit for free. It angers me because all the stuff you see on my channel, I do it out of my own time and I do it for free. It's a lot of time I've logged doing some stuff for free to show people and to help them. Then every now and then I get an asshole that wants to make a comment that they think that my whole world is centered around them as far as me supposed to teaching them stuff for free. I think some people don't value what I do and a lot of people on YouTube do, because as PT would put it, and PT goes off. I like PT because he speaks his mind and what he speaks is true. He's doing this out the kindness of his heart, not paying, not charging anybody. And you still got some people that think they got a sense of entitlement. They supposed to get some stuff for free, and you supposed to cater to them. It's just ridiculous. And every now and then I have to address this because I got to let people know that these are the kind of people that you want to keep out of your circle and off your channel. You block them because, I think a lot of people that think that, what experience that musicians have, we're supposed to just give it away for free. I didn't get it for free. I had to pay for lessons. I studied. I follow people. I paid for their time, and that's where I'm at, the point I'm at as far as my playing. Now, when I have time, I'll have no problem with sharing stuff absolutely free. But when you get comments like this, it just pisses you off because, again, it's like, I'm not here to cater to you for free, so take that nonsense somewhere else. But you got some people that don't understand that concept because I'm going to say this because it fits within this conversation And this is the only time I would ever be able to use this story in contents with the story that I'm talking about. And this does not apply to everybody that I run across this into church, but quite a few. And some musicians know where I'm about to go with this that are not church musicians or into gospel stuff. You run into somebody, whether it's in a business setting or just probably in a store, and you acknowledge that you're a musician, and then they tell you they a minister at a church or they attend a church, and their church is looking for musicians. Would you be interested? No, and I'm gonna tell you why. I get paid for what I do, and unfortunately with that church thing, they try to rope you into something for free. I don't have that kind of time, because my question that I ask people is, when you go to work, do you work for free? Neither do I. And I'm not trying to be rude or not trying to be uncooperative, but I find that a lot of times that people that are kind of into that religion thing, they want to kind of use God as an excuse to get your services for free. And I'm like, if that's what God wants me to do, you know where I'm at. I don't need another man to tell me what God wants me to do. And again, this is not being negative or anything, but you run across people that want to take advantage of this because they want to hide under that church cover or blanket, and you're supposed to kind of be okay with that because it's that. I'm like, no, my family got to eat, I got to eat. My kids in college, so I mean, this is what I do, and my services renders payment. So every blue moon I get that. And I just politely tell them I don't do gospel, and it's not that I don't have anything against it. It's just not my training. It ain't my forte, But I find that to be interesting sometimes because I've been experiencing this for like at least last 25 years. That when I run into some people that's in the church, they want to drag you in and get your services for free, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. It's not my style of music anyway, so I would suck at that. But I thought I would post this video for this simple reason, to educate young folks as far as stay away from toxic people. There's some people that think they got a sense of entitlement on absolutely nothing, and they think that what they want from you is okay, regardless of the time that you put into it, and you want to be compensated. Because I'm gonna share one more story with you, because I've shared this story before, and it ties in with this one, because this one it makes me laugh every time I think about it. A guy contacted me on Facebook, and he was trying to find Matic, and I said, well, Matic is, he doesn't. The way his channel is set up nowadays, you can't contact him, you can't leave a comment, and he doesn't do requests. He's mentioned that many times in his videos. So he said I was trying to find him so he can show me how to do this song, and the reason why he contacted me was for me to show him. And I said, I don't have a problem with you showing you, but my time is limited. It's about on a daily basis. I get hundreds and hundreds of requests. I can't do all of them for free. Even if I don't have the time if they pay me. So I told him, I said, if you want to pay for the tabbing service, it's $15 a song. Oh, well, that's okay. I'll just figure it out myself. Why didn't you do that in the first place? Why did you have to contact me? It's like these people think sometimes that you're here to just cater to them, and everybody else, has to pay, and then you set time aside for these people. It's like, I don't know you, so why would I do that for you? Because there are some people that come to me in a very pleasant manner, and they don't realize that I have a tabbing service, and sometimes I do it. I just posted a song because a guy asked me to do it, I think Percy Sledge, and in the way that he asked me, I was like, no problem, man. It's not a hard song, and I'll do it. But you got some people again that think that they self-entitled to your services for free. And then, after I told him no, he said he'll figure it out himself. And then I did a video where I said that you can easily judge people's seriousness depending on how they invest in themselves. If they're not interested, or if they're not serious about investing anything, for themselves, they're not serious, And his response was, I don't really care for how you judge people's or gauge people's seriousness. I'm sure you don't. You don't want to want something for free. So again, this video is not to be negative. It's to be taken away as far as educating. There's a lot of idiots out there, and you have to be able to identify those idiots and keep them away from you. So until next time, take care, and always I thank you for watching my channel and all the support you guys give me. Till next time.